Hey adventure seekers, welcome back to our trip, in which we are planning to cover all the Balkan countries. In case you missed the last two episodes covering our road trip from Istanbul to Sofia, Bulgaria, and the exploration of Niš and Belgrade in Serbia, you can catch up with the links in the description below. We're starting from Belgrade, the capital city of Serbia, and heading towards Bosnia and Herzegovina. Crossing the border, it took us only 5 minutes to get our passport stamp and go through the Skopje check. As we left Serbia, the motorway vanished and the roads told a different story. Bulgaria and Herzegovina's border was a bit far away, and normally that's not the case. As we exit one country, the other country's border is right next to it. And down there is the Serbia river. And this is the Rasa border crossing point. It was also fast because of no lines. We also have our pet tiger on this journey. She's really brave and loves to explore just like we do. But wait, adventure called! We discovered a hidden gem! A serene Bosnian jungle with the winter sun shining brightly. We couldn't resist but captured the beauty and soak it all in. What a perfect moment in the peak of winter! After a 2-hour-long drive, we finally entered Tuzla. It is the third largest city in Bosnia and Herzegovina. In the heart of Bosnia and Herzegovina lies the captive city of Tuzla, a place rich in history and culture. This is a St. George's Serbian Orthodox church. It's a really amazing and important place in the city. It's the symbol of the history and beautiful architecture. The outside of the church makes you feel a sense of spiritual beauty, and it makes you think about the important culture and religious history it represents. Tuzla name comes from the Ottoman Turkish word salt mine, reflecting the deep connection to the salt deposit found beneath the city, dating back centuries. These salt mines were a significant source for taxes revenue and the city's economic improvement. Tuzla proudly stands as Europe's only city with salt lakes, nested within the central park, adding a unique charm to its landscapes. This is the Chekrekchia Mosque. It is the second oldest domed mosque in Tuzla. It was built in 1526, meaning it's from the times of Ottoman Empire. There are a lot of mosques because about 51% of the population in Bosnia and Herzegovina is Muslim. Did you saw how she was peeking through the window? Traveling with a pet is always an adventure itself. It took us 2 hours to reach Sarajevo Old Town, and by the time we reached there, it was already dark. Sarajevo also has public transportation, so you can explore the city by taking a bus or a tram. We got out of our car and explored the old town. Welcome to Bosnia and Herzegovina! There were a lot of decorations for the new year. Let's explore the shopping street. There were a lot of stores, and there were also restaurants if you wanted to eat something. Behind me is the Sacred Heart Cathedral. It was finished building in 1899 and is the largest church in Bosnia and Herzegovina. The cathedral is just not a nice building, it has a lot of history. It has been around for a long time and went through tough times, like conflicts in the region. Even with all that, it is still standing strong. The Sacred Heart Cathedral is more than just a church. It shows how a city can stay strong and united, even with different religions. When people come to Sarajevo, they often visit the cathedral to feel peaceful and amazed by its beauty, taking a moment to think about the city's history. After that, we went into the shopping streets. There were many street performers. So guys, we have found a Turkish restaurant which will be halal. So let's check what they have. The interior is also like a Turkish restaurant. It was like you're back in Turkey. There were a lot of choices. We got tavuk, shorba, which is soup, and plow, which is plain rice. We also got a doner, which is like a hamburger.
Finally, halal food is here.
The next morning we went to Gazi Hezberbeg Biblukta is a library. And this is a Gazi Hezberbeg Medrese. It's a historical Islamic school and it was founded in the 16th century. It is one of the oldest educational institutions in this region. It has played a significant role in promoting Islamic education and culture. Then we went into the old bazaar to find a magnet for my magnet collection.
Let's explore the shopping street.
There were a lot of choices for magnets and keyrings. The Old Town Bazaar is a vibrant and historical market located in the heart of Sarajevo. This Old Town Bazaar is also known as Bashashia. This one's going in my magnet collection. It was really cold over there and my hands were freezing. I was barely able to talk. Bashashia dates back to the 15th century when it was established during the Ottoman era. The name Bashashia is derived from the Turkish language Bash, meaning a main point, and Bashashia meaning marketplace. The market was a central trading spot during the Ottoman rule, and many of the buildings still look like they did back then. The stores looked really cultural, but as we went inside, they were really modern. We have already visited two places which have the name Hazi Gezverbeg, so I wanted to tell you why he's so important to this city. Gazi Hezberbeg made a lot of important contribution to the city, Sarajevo. He helped in many ways, like with religion, education, and business. His influence is still felt today, and there are special places that show how much He affected the city's history and culture. Places like this remind us of the good things he did for Sarajevo. And there is also a Gazi Hezrobeg mosque. This mosque is one of the most important Islamic buildings in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Constructed by Gazi Hezrobeg, it stands as a symbol of religion and culture significance. There are really small and beautiful cafes here. So let's check one out. This cafe looks like a sketch someone made. We got the morning coffee and then got some breakfast. The coffee was so beautiful that I didn't want to stir it. Then we got a croissant. The best thing about Sarajevo is beautiful cafes, yummy food, and cheap shopping. So here's my favorite breakfast, waffles. Sarajevo is like a mix of different cultures. Kind of like how you blend two different colors in one painting. The city got influenced by two main groups, the Ottoman and the Austro-Hungarians. So when you walk around, you see different type of architecture. From 1992 to 1996, Sarajevo went through a hard time. During the Bosnian War, it was a tough situation, but people there showed a lot of strength and became a symbol of peace.
This is the city hall behind me, and that is the Latin Bridge. It has a great history.
The Latin Bridge in Sarajevo holds the historical significance of Archo Ferzan Ferdinand. On June 28, 1914, Gavrilo Princis, a member of Young Bosnia, shot and killed Archo Ferzan Ferdinand and his wife. This event sparked World War I. This city is on the mountain, so all the roads are like this, if you can see behind me. Very steep.
There's a fort behind me.
That's the yellow fort of Sarajevo. and that is the Sarajevo City Hall. Sarajevo City Hall was built in 1896 and was used as a library in the town hall. Unfortunately, during the Bosnian War in 1992, it got damaged and lost many of old books. Sarajevo City Hall is like a symbol of the city's strength because even after tough times, it got rebuilt. People visit this place not just because of how it looks, but also because it holds stories from the past. The Avastres Tower is a really cool skyscraper in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's super tall and stands at 176 meters, that's 577 feet, making it the tallest tower in the country. In Sarajevo, there are like two parts of the city. One is the old town and the other one is more like a modern city. And now we're in the modern part. That is the Sarajevo city center. It is a big shopping mall and a business place in Sarajevo. It's a huge and modern mall with lots of stores, restaurants, and fun things to do. There are apartments and offices too. Bosnia and Herzegovina has a unique political setup. It comes from 1995 Dayton Agreement after the Bosnian War. The country was divided into two parts. One is the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina and the other is the Republic of Srpska, each with its own government. We drive through the Alifakova Cemetery in Sarajevo. It is an old burial ground. Visitors can come and explore the paths, learn about the city's past throughout gravestones. Tiger was getting ready for a nap, but we had one more place to explore. And now we're going to visit the Tunnel of Hope. Let's go. During the Bosnian War in the 1919s, there was a place called the Tunnel of Hope in Sarajevo. In 1993, during the war, the Bosnian army built a tunnel under the airport runway. It was a way for people in Sarajevo to get supplies and weapons from the free areas controlled by Bosnian government. The tunnel was about 800 meters long and had a small train track inside. It contained two neighborhoods, Brutmin and Rumunja, going under the airport. The Bosnian army kept the construction of the tunnel a secret, protecting it from attacks. The entrance on the Sarajevo side was hidden in a house, making it hard for attacks and to find it. We went inside, but it was really dark, so we couldn't make a lot of good videos. The Tunnel of Hope is a symbol of power and strength and determination of the people in Sarajevo during the war. Visiting the tunnel helps us understand the challenges they faced and how they found ways to overcome them. After exploring the Tunnel of Hope and its history, we decided to go to our next destination. Can you guess where we are going next? Let me know in the comment section below. There were a lot of cool tunnels on our way. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, please subscribe my channel and press the notification bell. Until next time, it's me, Aisha Wahid, signing off.